Spain tomorrow?
Yes, it has been a very emotional moment, this match against Portugal and the day after, because maybe it wasn't so expected, but we're very happy to be here. It's more maybe problematic the amount of days of recovery, because we only have 4 days. Spain had 6 days, and of course, I'm not saying it's a kind of problem because that's the way it is, but maybe we would have preferred maybe to have 1 or 2 days more to recover, but that's the way it is, and I'm sure the players, they have had a good recovery, and I'm sure they're already very excited to be on the pitch tomorrow.
Yeah, the gentleman in the blue shirt. No, just behind.
Hola, buenas tardes. Miguel Ángel Lara de Diario Marca. Pregunta para Willy Sagnol.
A question for Willy Sagnol. With the passage of time, that 1-7, would you say that it was positive for the team in order to build something from there? Would you say it could have been deemed as positive?
I don't know. I can't remember this game, so I can't comment too much on it. No, of course, it has been a difficult moment for us. But you know, sometimes to get further in life, you need moments like that where it's very difficult, where you think you're not good, where you think you have done everything bad, and it's always good, you know, to have moments like that, because I think without difficulties you can't have great achievement, and it was a part of our journey. We had some better moments than this one, but just part of it. And if we are also here today, I'm sure this 7-1 did teach us a lot of things, or we learned a lot of things from it. And that's why, you know, it's just the way it is. But we know Spain very well. We played them 4 times in the last 3 years. We lost 4 times, and that's just the way it is. But it's a different competition tomorrow.
Hello, Irakli Medadze, Setanta Sport Georgia. Firstly, wish you all the best for tomorrow's game. The question belongs to both of you. Firstly, to Mr. Coach, the Spain is a team which didn't concede a single goal. How can you describe them, the team from Mr. De La Fuente? And the question to our goalkeeper, Mr. Mamardashvili, you have told to Spanish media that Kvaratskhelia is the better than entire Spanish team. That's the quote from Marca. Can you add some words about it? Thanks a lot.
Yes, Spain didn't concede any goal in the first round, and it's clearly the best team from the competition up until now. So that's why for us it's going to be a tough match tomorrow. But you know, it's difficult to say more than that. As I just said before, we played 4 times against them. We lost 4 times. Now it's a different competition, so different atmosphere, different environment, different game, and yeah, so many things can happen.
Hello, everyone. As for my interview from yesterday about Kvara, I'm just an ordinary Georgian man, and I am his fan, and I think that he is one of the best in the world, and he is one of the players who can win the Golden Ball. But it doesn't mean that I do not respect the Spanish players. Of course, I do respect them. They are great, but being just an ordinary Georgian, I think that Kvara is one of the best in the world. Hello, I have a question to Mr. Willy Sagnol. I am Sagnol Mamardashvili from Lelo newspaper. A few years ago, when you came, there was no such feeling, just kind of between the country and you, the connection. But is this thanks to these positive results that you are now, you may be feeling closer to the country or closer to the national team? Well, is this so, or is it just my impression?
It's difficult to say. I mean, I think it would be too easy to say we had great results and great achievements recently, and that's why we feel close to each other. It will be a bit too easy. No, I just think, you know, I came to Georgia 3.5 years ago. I didn't know anything about the country. I just knew some people, especially my president and vice president. And that's how it started. But I think it's like everything, you know, in life, you know, things maybe that starts too intense. Sometimes they don't last for long. They don't go for long, and it took a bit of time. But because our also culture are different, our mentalities are different, and it took me a while to understand a lot of things in Georgia. But I think now, after 3.5 years, yeah, I think I found my how can I explain that, my position in the country, I will say. I spend a lot of times in Georgia, and every time I take the plane to go to Tbilisi, I'm a very happy boy. So, you know, it's also a part of the journey. If you don't like the place where you are, you can't do a good job. And if you like the place where you are, then you can give everything. And I think that's what will describe the best the view of the situation.
Gentleman in the blue. Yeah.
French is fine for questions. French is fine. Okay.
No.
No, in English.
Only
okay,
in English,
right.
please.
So it's a question for Willy Sagnol. In the first round, your goal was to have your team play as freely and with no worries, so they could play at their best. Does it change a little bit when you come into a knockout stage? And my second question is, you have a lot of experience of those games. What can you really bring to your team? Is it something you think you can transfer to the team, the art and magic to master those kind of games?
You know, you can't tell your players every day since weeks, play freely, take risk, don't calculate, do that, and just for the knockout stage to have a different speech with them. No, the players and I, you know, we know now each other since long. They know my way of working. They know I'm very. I give a lot of importance to our defensive strategy and their discipline. But once they have the ball, they know they can do everything they want. You know, football is not mathematics. Football is not a chess game. You know, it's you have to play also with your feelings, with your experience, with a lot of things, and for that, you know, it fits very well also to the Georgian culture. You know, a lot of emotions, and against Portugal, for example, I've seen. I mean, all the best of Georgia. I've seen it in one match.
Hola, Mr. Cadena Cope, Antonio Ruiz, Cadena Cope para España. Tengo la curiosidad, me gustaría saber.
I have a curiosity. I'm curious to know how you can motivate a team in order to win a match where almost anyone bets on them to win, right? Do you have any definitive, decisive message to your team to do something that they've never done before?
It's very easy because they don't need me as a person to give them motivation. The fact already to be here, to play European Championship for the players, they don't need any words. They don't need extra words. And maybe from me, they need some of my mentality, a bit of sometimes to be a bit more calmer, a bit more quiet, because as we said, Georgian players they are full of emotions. But that's a good balance, because football is not only emotions or not only brain, is a bit of both, and I think our mentalities fit well together, and we did find a good way and a balanced way of working together.
I have a question to Giorgi Mamardashvili. Hello, Giorgi. In your opinion, which team will have the advantage? The players of the Spanish national team, because you play in the La Liga and they know well, or you, because you have also studied the Spanish players? And the second question to Sagnol. The match against Portugal, will it be a good rehearsal for you for tomorrow? Hello, I think Spain will play the open game. They will attack, but we will be playing with defense, not to make a mistake and then to be focused on counter-attack, because they have and we have good players and they can create dangerous moments in the box of Spain, and we expect some tension, and we may play from backwards, but we will be quite dangerous in the attack as well.
Maybe I will repeat myself. That's because I had kind of same question before the match against Portugal. Against Spain, against Portugal, against big team, when you're Georgia, if you only think about how to defend, but at some point you're going to crumble, and because that's the way it is. It's the story of football. So no, we are not only going to defend, we also want, like against Portugal, show the Spanish team, but also show to Europe that we are not only good at defending, but also at using the ball. And for that, against Portugal, we also had great moments in possession, and I hope tomorrow we can see the same kind of performance.
Just 3 more questions. We start over there.
Hola, buenas tardes. Adrián Betts de la cadena SER. Mi pregunta es para el seleccionador, para Willy Sagnol. Quería saber si usted
A question for Willy Sagnol. I'd like to know if you think that the great danger of this national team are the both wingers, Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams, these 2 young players, and if you have the feeling that around the Spanish team or around the Spanish atmosphere, they take for granted that Spain is going to be in the quarterfinals.
I mean, the danger can come from anywhere. They have great players who play every weekend in a top league on the top level, and of course the last months, the last year of Williams and Yamal have been fantastic. Their evolution is absolutely brilliant, and it's always nice, to see young players coming on the top level, and I mean, especially Yamal is 16 years old, or nearly 17, I don't know exactly, but I try to remember where I was when I was 16, and I was miles away from that. So no, it's nice because it brings something fresh to football. Maybe I think the problem is of the football world. The last 15 years have been like a ping pong between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, and to see young players also coming on this level, it's absolutely great for the sport, great for football. But you've got also, for me, one of the best players in the world playing in your midfield, with Rodri. And as I said, when I look at Spanish team, all the positions are filled up with great players. But football is not always about individualities, but also as a team. And Spain has shown a lot of very, very, very good things in the group stage. But I think also Georgia has shown a couple of interesting things.
Okay, last 2 questions. If there's any remote questions, please raise your hands as well, but we'll start in the front here.
Thank you. Irakli Medadze, Setanta Sport Georgia. The question to our goalkeeper, Nacho, who's going to leave Real Madrid and La Roja as well, said that they will try their best not to have a great day, and they'll try to score you many goals. What would be your answer?
Mucha suerte.
Good luck.
Okay, last question on the right here.
Good luck to them. Mucha suerte. Good luck. Hello, my name is Ghtisavar Antadze from Sportali. We're so grateful to you that we are still here. Although this is a press conference before the match day, but maybe we can summarize the period that we have had so far. There were some decisions of yours, and maybe that was very well reasoned or justified, and where there was some criticism to move to three defenders and also to change the position of Kvara and to move also Lotashvili. But finally, then your decisions proved to be justified and well-reasoned. So this characteristic feature, how much it helps you to stick to your position and then to make it work? And the question to Giorgi, how are you getting ready for the penalty shootout? Because we already have some experience. Thank you very much and good luck.
It's one of the biggest part of my job in Georgia, and my responsibility is to take decisions. I always take decisions with what I see, with what I feel, and it's never anything else. And if the decisions are good and help the team, then I'm a happy manager. Because, as I said, it's not always easy because we have also in Georgia a lot of good players, but I always try to take decisions for the good of the team, and I'm happy when the players respond the way they have responded on the last three games. So tomorrow it's another match. Decisions will be made, and it's. Let's see what it will bring. But as Mamard seems to show, we will go in this game with a lot of confidence because we have absolutely nothing to lose. For me, we already won the European Championship 2024, and I'm just very excited to be again once more on the pitch and to hear the Georgian national anthem in a great stadium.
As for
the penalties, not only for the match of tomorrow, before every match we study and explore the players of the opponent, and we are getting ready for the shootout, and we always observe how they
We'll see you later
do
tonight for
penalties.
1945 press conference of Spain. Thank you.